Hello, welcome back to Tarot Revealed. Today I'm going to be talking about oracle cards. I touched on this the other day when I was doing a reading, and I mentioned that at the end of a reading for a client it's always nice to finish with an oracle card. They can be quite uplifting, they can be insightful, they can deliver messages from angels, make connections, and so it is a nice way to finish the reading off. And what I've done for you today is just pulled out, I've got so many oracle cards, but I've picked out a few of the most popular ones that I tend to use more regularly than others. I'll come to the ones at the end because they're the nice, well, I say the nice ones, they're the interesting, oh, not selling that very well, am I? They're the ones that I find most intriguing, so I'll come to those at the end. What I've got here is angel messages, which I use an awful lot. Even in daily pulls I use an angel message. I've got a dream oracle, so if we're having if there's particular messages that we're not clear about, if there's things that we feel there's more information to be gained from somewhere, then the dream oracle can help us with that. And then I've got the past life cards, which I've told you already I'm still getting used to, so I'm not an expert on those by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm going to do a pull on each of those. These ones here are guardian angel cards, and they're message cards, so I'll start with those ones. When I've done a reading, and particularly if it's an in-person reading, so I've got the client with me, then it's always nice to get the client to actually, because we've spent time with their energy and had their tarot reading and had a lot of spiritual insights, hopefully, it's always nice to find out a little bit more if there's any particular messages, particularly if they didn't get any guide cards out. And the way we do this, basically the oracle cards come with the guide cards. So you've got Gabrielle, Michael, Uriel and Raphael there, and they have messages in cards which are in the bowl, and simply I would just get the client just to think about an intention for the week. So what are they focusing on, what do they need to concentrate on this week, really put their energy into giving that a little spin and then popping out a card. That card I'm then going to ask them to read, and I'll read with them, and then ask them to concentrate on during the week as the weeks progress, because it's obviously something that, a message that was wanted to be delivered. So for me, for today, trust the guidance of your angels to teach you how to receive the love that surrounds you. That's quite interesting. It's we're in lockdown, as you know, and it is a very solitary place to be, and I'm not getting the connection with clients that I normally have, and I'm missing that massively. So that card's really really quite interesting, and I'm not probably doing that. I'm probably closed down a little bit. I'm going to keep that one out. I'm going to meditate on that a little bit later on. So that's a nice one that the client can actually do for themselves. The angel messages, basically the way we get this, this is not a shuffling process as such. We get them to do a quick shuffle, and then basically we spread the cards in front of them and we get them to run their hands across the top of the cards, and they stop when they either feel a heat or an energy or a connection and pull that card out. And we can get them to do 2 or 3 cards if they like, because sometimes the messages together actually complete a story. But I'm just going to pull one out just today, just to show you how this works. So I'm going to go for that card there. Just felt like I wanted to stop there, really, a real feeling of just stop, and then that is the right place to stop for you. And I've got Archangel Raphael. I'm helping you to heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. Another interesting card. I'm helping you to heal physical challenges in yourself. I'm actually currently suffering with an ear condition, which is a recurrent ear condition, and I'm working with angels to try and get that fixed. So I've been doing a lot of meditating the last couple of days to try and get that solved. So Archangel Raphael coming out today to tell me he's working with me. Brilliant news, thank you very much indeed. It's working. I'm not feeling in half the amount of pain. In fact, I've just phoned my husband and told him I'm feeling a lot better today. So thank you very much, Raphael. You're a diamond. Dream oracles. Again, the same principles. These cards have only been held by me, so I don't need to go through the process of shuffling. But again, with the dream oracle, let's see if there's anything in particular, any messages that I need to hear from the dreams. And I'm just going to spread them out a little. And then just, what do you want me to know? Oh, we're stopping. one up here actually. My finger definitely on that one. Okay. Person wallet. Pursue your true wealth. Another interesting card, that one, because again, lockdown has meant that a number of my other businesses that I deal with are not operating at the moment. And it says pursue your true wealth, and maybe it's, for me, I would interpret that as being my true wealth isn't actually in the physical sense. My true wealth is actually in sharing some of the knowledge that I have, and I've had loads of time to do that, as you'll notice in my videos I've put up lately. So I'm really delighted to see that that's actually means I'm on the right path still. So delighted with that one. And these are the deck that I'm not very familiar with yet, past life cards, so just throw some energy into these. Past life cards, tell me what I was, what I used to be in a past life, please. Past life cards, help me to understand how I behave today has been impacted by a past life and what I used to do in the past. I need to stop here. Okay, I always find this fascinating. I haven't got very many right lately. I say I haven't got, nobody can quantify whether I've got it right or wrong, but I haven't felt that I've had the connection with the people when I've done the reading, so I'm really working on these. Oh wow. Medicine man or woman is what I was in a past life. You will have heard me just ask how that impacts on what I am today and where my life has been. And I've always been in medicine. My early years, I qualified as a dispenser, pharmacy dispenser, and only gave that up to pursue another career sort of about 7-8 years ago. And that just a little bit of a calling back there. That's what I used to be. That's why I had such a good connection, and that's why it served me well. It served me well in my early careers and got me to where I am today, really. And again, the connection is there with healing, which is what I'm currently concentrating on. So fascinating. Love these cards. Absolutely love them. Brilliant way to end your tarot reading. So if you're reading for somebody and you're looking for a nice way, because it can be difficult to just end a reading, it's a nice way to do it. So I hope you invest in some oracle cards. If you've got any really interesting oracle cards that you could suggest to me, I'd really love to hear about it. So drop me a line. Thank you. See you soon.